lattes in that job.
Well, the doctor told me by the end of the week I could get back to some normal activity, which is what I was trying to do, kind of slowly work myself into it. And today's agenda was going to be a simple task. I was going to put this cool radio in Waylon. Just something simple that didn't require a whole lot of effort, and yeah, no big deal. Well, there's a few hurdles here. One of which, this radio is just a hair longer than the factory radio, which made it an absolute bear to get in. And apparently my stamina is not yet developed. Second thing is, apparently the hole that was in the dash, which I believe somebody to be have maybe altered, the hole's not quite level. If you look at it, the radio's kind of cocked a little bit. You know what, piss on it, I don't even care. It doesn't matter, it's in here. That's all that matters. But you'll notice I had to take the gauge cluster out and go in this way because it wouldn't actually fit under the dash this way. So yeah, keep that in mind if you're putting an aftermarket radio in your 60s truck, that it may not be as easy as you remember from when you was a kid. And I'm just barely tightening these, but this is what I had laying here. And again, my stamina is about shot today, and I thought I was doing an easy task. So the idea was an easy task anyway. So let's stick these knobs on now. Oh, that's not the right one. That's not the right one, it's this one. There we go. And so this one goes over here. And then this one goes over here. This one goes there. This one goes there. And then this one, well, what's the other one roll to? So there it is. Volume, balance, fade, your CB channels, radio channels, flip it, 8-track, CB. Yeah, that thing just fits in here. I don't care if it is just a hair crooked. Matches the truck a little bit. Now I gotta put the gauge cluster back in, which is laying right there on the floor with a bunch of other stuff. I think I'm just gonna take the mic and just kind of hang it on a little string from the rearview mirror. But yeah, there it is. I gotta get out of this hot truck. I had to get out of the truck. I was starting to melt a little bit in there. And again, this should have been a 5-minute job, but it didn't fit quite like it's supposed to. And then of course, it worried me a little at first, or I should say bugged me a little at first, that the hole was crooked. So I sat there for a minute and thought about, I'm just gonna straighten this hole out, trim a little off the bottom over here, a little off the top over here, and cock it a little bit. But if you do, then you're gonna end up screwing around so your little bezel won't cover the hole. You know what, it's not that important. I mean, she looks kind of fresh off the farm anyway, so a little crooked radio face, honestly, if you wasn't looking at it, you wouldn't know the difference. But here's where I need a little help at. I want to hear this 8-track player work. I have no idea if the radio even works yet. I hadn't wired it up. I just wanted the truck. It looks cool in the truck. Matter of fact, looking through the back window, that visual right there just looks right. But I need an 8-track. If anybody's got an old 8-track laying around, it'd be awesome, since the truck's Waylon, that it would be a Waylon 8-track. But I mean, I'm not gonna be picky. Led Zeppelin. No, seriously. If anybody's got any old 8-tracks laying around that is just in the way, honestly, If I had one or two, would probably be all I ever get, because it's more of a novelty thing for me. So if anybody has an old 8-track laying around, they just kind of want out of the way, I'd be obliged if you'd send it to me, just so I could test the old 8-track player out. I'll put up a P.O. box you can send it to. You can send it to this address, and I'd be mighty obliged. If you send me one, I'll be happy to send you a poster or something as a thanks. I'm just gonna be blunt about it, and 8-track's not something I actually want to put any money into, because it's gonna be, if I had one or two just for a novelty item, I'd be happy. And honestly, I don't even know if the 8-track player works. If it works, then yeah, maybe I'd buy one or two, but I need just some old junk to put in there to see if it works. So if you have one laying around that you're not using and you don't mind sending it out my way, please do. I'd greatly appreciate it. Man, I am about to go out. I'm tired. Let's walk toward the house. I'm gonna shut this garage door. So one more quick thing, maybe a couple more quick things, I don't know. If you have not went back and watched the video about the MSD distributor, please do. I'll try to put in a link at the end of this video. Also, I put out a video the other day about some future plans for the Galaxy. I think some of y'all might be highly interested in that. You will see that back on the channel real quick. As a matter of fact, hopefully this weekend I get this FE buttoned up that's been sitting on the back burner. I get it buttoned up and put on run stand to run, and as soon as I know it's running good and it's good, I'm gonna wrap it in plastic and get it ready to haul off to the new owner. Hauled off sounded bad, didn't it? Haul to the new owner, and then the Galaxy's going straight in the garage, because I plan on being at the next Southeast Gassers race, which is like 3 weeks maybe. It's in Xenia, Ohio, and I still haven't done the disc brake conversion on the front of it yet, and the car's fast enough now to where it's sketchy stopping on the big end with the drum brakes all the way around it. So Xenia has a big shutdown area, so I don't think it would be quite as bad as Xenia, but it needs to be done. It's a safety thing. So you'll see it coming very soon, the disc brake conversion on it, which will probably lead into starting doing stuff that I talked about in the last video, big changes for the Galaxy. I will try to put a link to both of those videos at the end of this video. The MSD distributor giveaway, I'm probably going to try to do a live video at some point tomorrow. Let's set a time right now and say 7 p.m. tomorrow. I'm going to try to do a Facebook Live. So if you get in on that, hit that little bell notification so you get notified when I go live. I'm going to go live. I'm not going to make it a long video, but I'm going to go live. And right now, we don't have a whole lot of people entered for it. So if you want it, you need to go back to that video and watch it and find out how to get entered. Going to do the live tomorrow, and then it's over. So get it on that while you can. But also go back and watch that video for the changes on the Galaxy. Last thing before I let you guys go, because of you guys and because the subscribers and you guys watching, we finally, after a long battle, we finally met all the requirements to monetize our channel, which means better content will be coming because we can actually afford to do stuff, which means probably more racing content, more hot rod content, more engine builds. All that will be coming because we can actually afford to do some of the stuff now. Well, once we actually see some return on that, which is going to be a while. That's the whole thing. But that's a conversation for later. So with that being said, you pass these videos along. The more people that watch them, the more it helps me. The more it helps us do stuff and make great content for the channel. The more people that subscribe, the more people that hit that little bell, the more people that give us a little thumbs up, the more people that comment. All those things help us out. So if you've ever been one of those good-hearted people that say, I would love to help, I just don't know how, and you know, you don't have the extra money, it's free. It doesn't cost you a thing to subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you a thing to hit the little thumbs up button. It doesn't cost you a thing to comment on the videos. All of that stuff helps. It doesn't cost you anything to share the videos. All that stuff is a great help. At the end of the day, put a video on, go outside and do yard work and let the video play. I mean, I'm just being real with you guys. All that stuff helps. So y'all stay tuned. This was a shorter video. I really just wanted to see if somebody might have an 8-track that they'd be willing to, I'd say loan us, but I don't know, I think may eat it. So, you know, let's don't do loans. If you just got one that's laying around that you was thinking about tossing in the trash, toss it in the envelope and send it to me. I'll send you something cool as a thank you. That's really all I got. Next video will be us finishing up that 390. Hopefully that's coming this weekend. I know we got another motor to pick up this weekend, so we'll have some engine stuff to put out there this weekend. Y'all stay tuned. I hope the Lord blesses you more today than he did yesterday. I'm gonna go get an AC. God bless y'all. Thank you everyone who has followed the channel and helped supported us. You have no idea how much it means to me. Thank you. We'll see you next time.
I'd say he's a nut job.